I told you, this thing is bigger than Nino Brown, and I got a list of proof. If I'm going down, I'm taking a whole lot of people with me.
Order in the court.
Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am.
To this day.
Nino Brown boxing, and I'm back in the building, man. I just watched this Blair Cobb Adrien Broner fight. Congratulations to Blair Cobb on getting the victory. I'm happy. I'm extremely happy that Broner lost. The dumb shit that he was talking in the press conference, it just made me dislike the clown even more. So thank you, Blair Cobb, for just getting us closer to getting Adrien Broner the hell up out of here. Now, when it comes to the fight itself, it was a decent fight. You can definitely tell that Adrien Broner is extremely rusty. You can tell that his preparation for this fight was basically a fat camp. His reflexes aren't there like he used to have. I mean, I just watched Adrien Broner visibly look 10 times slower than he did, back when he was in his prime days, even after his loss to Maidana. I think it's at a point now Adrien Broner needs to just hang it up. The skill level that I saw Blair Cobb put on just tells me that he's nothing but a C-level fighter in the welterweight division, and that's just where he's going to be. I don't see any improvement. Adrien Broner had moments in the fight where he tried to start working late, and he was catching Blair Cobb, but it was far too late. Without a knockout in those later rounds, Adrien Broner wasn't going to get the victory. Now, the biggest highlight surfacing around social media is the early knockdown. Adrien Broner, fell over, spit out his mouthpiece, all that goofy shit. Now, the funny part about it is Adrien Broner taking the extra time to get his mouthpiece. It reminded me of when Anthony Joshua, the ref waved off the fight against Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz because AJ was taking his time in the corner. And for a second, I thought the ref was just going to wave the fight off because he thought AB was stalling after the knockdown. But he gave him the benefit of the doubt and allowed him to get himself together. I mean, technically it was a 9, but Adrien Broner was down on his knees at the 8 count, and it could have been waved off then. But I mean, if I had to point out some positive for Blair Cobb, I mean, he definitely stayed consistent with his jab. I like the fact that he consistently changed levels on AB. AB was in a high guard, so his body was open majority of the first half of the fight going into the second, and it allowed Blair to just build up points. It was just a lot of body blows that AB continuously got caught with. Obviously, the punch knocked him down, but the jab was at Blair Cobb. He kept AB at distance with the jab, and just due to Blair's reach advantage, AB couldn't do anything with it. And I obviously know it's not due to skill, it's just due to poor conditioning and, him being an alcoholic and being fat. He couldn't do anything with Blair Cobb tonight overall, and it ultimately came to him losing by unanimous decision. At this point in time, man, there's nothing left. It's absolutely nothing left for Adrien Broner. He talked all this shit. He tried to take it to the street and do all this goofy shit leading up to the fight just to go in there and get embarrassed. So hats off to Blair Cobb. Congratulations on the victory. But everyone be just real about it. Neither one of these guys, I mean, AB is done, and Blair Cobb, the fight just showed me that his skill set isn't at the level it needs to be for him to take the step up. Like, if anything, Blair Cobb is a test fight for a guy that's moving up from 140, and he isn't the biggest guy already at 140. He want to move up to 147. That's about it. If Blair Cobb is going to get a fight like that, that's all I see. But unless this man changes his trainers and just try to become more technically sound. And I noticed Blair, he looked like he was in shape, but in those later rounds too, he started to gas out. He didn't have as much pop on his punches. And considering AB wasn't very active at throwing, I'm surprised that Blair's conditioning was as poor as it was, or it perceived to be a lot worse than I expected it to be. But hey, man, congratulations to Blair Cobb. He got the victory. It's Nino Brown Boxing, and I'm out.